Let us pray. We gather this evening understanding that we come from different places, hold different values, and cherish different beliefs. Yet today we are united in gratitude. In a world where many cannot study, we are thankful for the achievements, degrees, and honors that we celebrate today. In a world where many have no future, we are thankful for the dreams, hopes, and plans that have been nourished in the community of this institution. In a world where many have no community, we are thankful for the support of mentors, teachers, family, and friends. As we go on from this grand day on different paths to different experiences and different destinies, may our gratitude unite us in the desire of using all that we are and all that we have for the common good so that the reason to be thankful will fill every life. May our gratitude on this evening grow into peace for each and freedom to live, work, and serve throughout all our days. Amen.
Please be seated. Chairman Chestnut, Vice Chair Carroll, members of the Sampson Community College Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, parents, guests, and graduates. It's an honor to address the 2016 graduating class of Sampson Community College. To the class of 2016, congratulations on this outstanding achievement in your life. I want to thank the parents, spouses, and family members that are here this evening. You have sacrificed much to make this night possible for these graduates. I also wish to acknowledge and thank the members of the Sampson Community College faculty, staff, and administration for the guidance, support, and assistance that you have provided to each one of these graduates. Now, graduates, no one can truly be successful in life just trying to be mediocre. In other words, in order to succeed, we have to expect more of ourselves. We have to decide that we can achieve more and take it one step further. We have to make a plan and work that plan to move closer to the goals that we set. Now tonight, I will tell you that maintaining a positive attitude is vital for success in life. Here are a few things that you can do that will help you keep a positive attitude. First, read positive and inspiring books. These books will serve to encourage you, to teach you, and hopefully inspire you. Next, exercise. Yes, exercise. Very few things in life leverage your time as much as exercise. Exercise makes a difference in your physical health, but also has significant benefits to your mental health. Next, plan your week and your day. Having a clear plan to your day and to your week can go a long way toward helping you maintain a positive attitude. Next, I encourage you to be thankful. Take some time to be thankful about who you are, what you have, what your life is like. Think through all of the things that you have to be thankful for. Focusing on that can be a positive aspect of helping you maintain that positive attitude in your life. Surround yourself with positive people. The people around you have a huge impact on you. They impact who you are, eventually how much money you might make, and what you value. They also impact how you think. So surround yourself with positive people, and you will be more positive. This evening, I want to tell you a story from an unknown author about a gentleman named Jerry. Jerry was the kind of guy that a lot of people loved to hate. He was always in a good mood, and he always had something positive to say. When someone would ask him how he was doing, he would often reply, "If I were any better, I'd be twins." He was unique as a restaurant manager because he had several waiters that followed him from one restaurant to another. The reason that they wanted to work for Jerry was because of his attitude. He was a natural motivator. If an employee was having a bad day, Jerry was there to tell that employee how to look on the positive side of the situation. Seeing this style made me curious, so one day I went up to Jerry and asked him, "I don't get it. How can you be so positive all of the time? How do you do that?" He replied, "Each morning I wake up and I say to myself, Jerry, you have two choices today. You can choose to be in a good mood or you can choose to be in a bad mood. I choose to be in a good mood. Each time something bad happens, I can choose to be a victim or I can choose to learn from it. Every time someone comes to me complaining, I can choose to accept their complaining or I can point out the positive side of life, and I choose the positive side of life." "Yeah, right. It's not that easy," I protested. "Yes, it is," Jerry said. "Life is all about choices. When you cut away all the junk, every situation is a choice. You choose how to react to situations. You choose how people affect your mood. You choose to be in a good mood or you choose to be in a bad mood. The bottom line is it's your choice, how you live your life." I reflected on what Jerry said and we lost touch over time, but I often thought about him when I made a choice about life instead of simply reacting to it. Several years later, I heard that Jerry did something you're never supposed to do in the restaurant business. He left a back door unlocked one morning, and he was held up at gunpoint by 3 armed robbers. While trying to open the safe, his hand was shaking from nervousness, and it slipped off the combination. The robbers panicked, and they shot him. Luckily, Jerry was found relatively quickly and rushed to the local trauma center. After 18 hours of surgery and weeks of intensive care, Jerry was released from the hospital with fragments of the bullets still in his body. I saw him about 6 months after the accident, and when I asked him how he was doing, he replied, "If I was any better, I'd be twins. Want to see my scars?" I declined to see his wounds, but I asked him, "What went through your mind when that robbery was taking place?" He said, "The first thing that went through my mind was I should have locked that back door." Then as I lay on the floor, I remembered that I had 2 choices. I could choose to live or I could choose to die. "Weren't you scared? Didn't you lose consciousness?" I asked. Jerry continued, "The paramedics were great. They kept telling me that I was going to be fine. But when they wheeled me into the emergency room and I saw the expression on the faces of the doctors and the nurses, I got scared. In their eyes, I read, 'He's a dead man.' I knew I needed to take action." "What'd you do?" I asked. "Well, there was a nurse asking me questions, and she asked if I was allergic to anything. And I said yes. The doctors and the nurses stopped working and waited for my reply. I took a deep breath and I yelled, 'Bullets! I'm allergic to bullets!' Over their laughter, I told them, 'I'm choosing to live. Operate on me as if I'm alive, not dead.'" Now, Jerry lived thanks to the skill of those doctors, but also because of his amazing attitude. I learned from him that every day we have a choice to live fully. Attitude is everything. Charles Swindoll shared the following: "The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It's more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures or successes. It's more important than what other people think or say or do. It's more important than appearance, gifted ability, or even skill. In fact, attitude will make or break a company or a home. The remarkable thing is, graduates, we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace from day to day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string that each of us has, and that is our attitudes. I am convinced that life is 10% about what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. We are in charge of our attitudes. Graduates, tonight I continue a tradition at our commencement ceremony of recognizing one of our graduates who exemplifies the mission of Sampson Community College and is a model of student success. Will Kylie Cashwell please stand and remain standing for just a few moments? Faculty members at Sampson Community College describe Kylie this way: an excellent student, dependable, a hard worker, determined, a true example of politeness and generosity, always extending a helping hand, and she's a joy to teach. As a student in the Sampson Early College High School program, she will be leaving Sampson Community College with her high school diploma and an Associate of Arts and Associate of Science degrees. When Kylie began the Early College High School program, her plan was to earn an associate degree and then begin a career. Due to the high cost of education, she didn't think attending a university would be possible. Good things happen to good people. Kylie has been selected to receive the Simple Gifts Scholarship. Now, while she's been accepted to a number of universities, including UNCW, ECU, Campbell, Methodist, and others, she's chosen to continue her education this coming fall at Randolph-Macon University in Virginia, where she will pursue a bachelor's degree in biology. Kylie hopes to practice medicine one day, and after completion of her bachelor's, she plans to apply to an international medical school. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in congratulating a model of student success at Sampson Community College, Kylie Cashwell. Finally, graduates, you do not come across success in life by just hoping for it. To achieve true success, you need the strength of mind and body to struggle and work hard to reach your fullest potential. You need a positive attitude, self-discipline, and the ability to put your goals before your own needs. If you're really driven towards reaching success, there is no substitute for hard work. Do all you can, graduates, to have a positive attitude each day of your life. Graduates, I challenge you tonight to commit yourselves to a lifetime of learning. Each of you must set goals and then work to achieve those goals. Sampson Community College 2016 graduates, once again I say, congratulations.
I tell you, Kylie sounds like the perfect candidate for a medical student and eventually a doctor, and you're to be congratulated for what you've done. I'm sure each one of you sitting here with your robes and your tassels on probably would have learned from Dr. Hutchins' story one thing: I think I'll lock the door next time. So I'm Michael Cheston. I'm the 2016-2017 board chair of the trustees. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here tonight. It's a very special time for all of the graduates. A time for friends and family to smile and take pictures. However, in this moment, each of you need to take a second and pat yourselves on the back. You see, the steps you've taken here tonight set yourselves apart in a very good way. You may not know this, but only about 39% of students who enter community college actually graduate with a degree in 6 years. A quarter of those students who enroll in the fall don't even come back in the spring. For those that come back in the spring, 1/5 do not come back in the fall. So after your first year, 40% of your peers have already dropped out. So being here today, let that sink in. You have distinguished yourself from a lot of people who have started down this path. Of course, you put in a lion's share of the work, but along the way, there have been a lot of people who have helped you. Don't forget to thank them. In some ways, it could be someone at the college. It could be a peer student that helped you study. It could be a friend, and almost certainly a family member. Don't forget to say thank you. They played a very integral part in your success. One thing I can tell you in the profession that I'm in, I'm an accountant, a CPA. You may think your journey is complete today, but it's only just beginning. You need to continually invest in yourself. What you know today will not sustain you 20, 30, 40 years from now. Remember one thing, education is portable. If your employer will allow you to take a class, go to that class. You may not be with that same employer 5 years from now, but you can take that education with you. So remember, times change, and if you don't reinvest in yourself, you'll get left behind. In closing, I'd like to thank you for choosing Sampson Community College, and the Board of Trustees would just like to convey we're very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you.
Good evening. Tonight, we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduating class of 2016. Today marks a high point of achievement in the lives of those we are here to recognize. In order to preserve the dignity of the occasion, please silence all cell phones and electronic devices at this time. We understand that you will want to capture this special occasion with photographs of your graduate. Out of the courtesy to the audience and the graduates, we ask that guests do not block the aisles or cross in front of the stage to take pictures during the ceremony. We appreciate your cooperation. Each year, the North Carolina Community College system recognizes exemplary students from each of the 58 community colleges across the state. Today, we are proud to acknowledge Sampson Community College's 2016 Academic Excellence Award winner, Ms. Jonna Barber. Jonna has worked diligently, completing her Associate in Applied Science for Business Administration and Accounting. She is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society of two-year colleges. Throughout her enrollment, Jonna maintained a 4.0 grade point average and was on the SEC President's List each semester. Jonna, we commend you for being recognized as this year's Academic Excellence Award recipient. Out of each graduating class, Sampson Community College honors graduates who have made a special contribution to our college and the community. These outstanding students are nominated by program and selected based on the following criteria. They demonstrate aptitude in general, occupational, and career course studies. They exhibit maturity and professionalism in on-the-job situations, and they possess leadership ability and potential for future achievement. At this time, it is my privilege to acknowledge these exceptional individuals. As I call your name, please come on stage to receive your award. The Sampson Community College Outstanding Students of 2016 are Agueda Aranda, Early Childhood Education. DeShannon Butler, Associate Degree Nursing. Kylie Cashwell, Associate of Arts and Science. Joseph Dimendato, Associate in Arts and Science. Christian Felipe, Industrial Systems Technology. Carla Garcia Collin, Building Construction Technology. Eduardo Ibarra, Information System Security. Peggy Lewis, Accounting. Teresa Lewis, Office Administration. Tricia McFarland, Business Administration. Ashley Register, Medical Office Administration. Kieran Strickland, Associate in Arts. David Thompson, Computer Information Systems. Lisa Tyndall, Criminal Justice Technology. The following outstanding students were unable to attend tonight's commencement but deserve recognition. Amy Van Warren, School Age Education, Heather Bass, Associate of Arts, and Emily Love Jones, Associate in Arts. To all of our outstanding students, you're a wonderful example of commitment to learning and determination to succeed. We take great pride in each of you as graduates of Sampson Community College. Let's congratulate them all on their achievement. We have arrived at the culmination of the hard work and dedication each of you have invested. Before we begin, there is one final request of the audience. You have supported and encouraged your loved one along every step of this journey, and we share in your excitement. To provide the level of consideration and dignity the graduates so rightly deserve, we respectfully request that the audience refrain from inappropriate outbursts during the conferring of degrees. You will have an opportunity to applaud your graduate, but we ask that you please hold all applause until all degrees and diplomas are awarded so that each graduate's name can be heard. This is out of respect for everyone who has worked so hard to be here tonight. Thank you for your consideration. At this time, the administration will commence with the conferring of degrees and diplomas.
Pedro Alcevedo, a degree in the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Hannah Adams, the Diploma in Practical Nursing. Norman Adam Adebato III, the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Jamilet Aguirre, a degree in the Associate of Applied Science in School-Age Education. Corbett Allen, the Associate of Applied Science in Animal Science Technology. Taylor Nicole Andrews, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration. Olivia Antonio Ventura, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Agata Elizabeth Aranda Rodriguez, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education with honors. I can't. Why don't you scoot back out and get a name and bring it back through, okay? Jana H. Barber, the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting, the Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Dylan Austin Barnes, the Associate of Applied Science in Building Construction Technology, and also with a Diploma in Building Construction Technology. Lindsay Morgan Barnes, the Associate of Applied Science in Animal Science with honors. Carrie Leanne Barnett, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Nathan D. Batson, the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Systems Technology with honors. Brianna Kaylin Beaumont, the Associate in Applied Science degree and the Associate in Arts degree. She is a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Jennifer Bingham, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Nursing. Aaron Blanchard, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Animal Science Technology. Nicolosa Christine Bonilla, the Associate in General Education. Jesus Borjas, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Karina Brewington, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Jaria Bristow, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Criminal Justice Technology. Jayla Erin Brown, the Associate in Arts degree. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Caleb Burnett, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Brenda M. Butler, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. DeShannon Fan Butler, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Erica Cabrera, the Associate of Applied Science in Cosmetology and also the Diploma in Cosmetology. Maria del Carmen Campuzano, the Associate of Applied Science in Community Spanish Interpretation with honors. Erinette Nicole Armwood, the Associate of Applied Science in Office Administration. Kylie Cashwell, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science with honors, and she is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Elise Crowell White Catherman, the Associate in Arts degree with honors. Carla Yvonne Garcia Collin, the Associate of Applied Science in Building Construction Technology with honors. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Carla Jasmine Cortez, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Abigail Davis, the Associate of Arts, the Associate in Science. She too is a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Okay, Leonard J. Di Benedetto V, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science with honors. Makisha Sheena Dobson, the Associate in Arts. Stephanie D. Douglas, the Associate of Applied Science in Cosmetology. Mary Megan Drew, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Michelle Edge, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology with honors. Ashley Edwards, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Lourdes Escalante, the Associate of Applied Science in Building Construction Technology, the Associate of Applied Science in Community Spanish Interpreter. Magali Escamilla, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Carmen Delia Espinosa, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Jason Ray Everett, the Associate of Applied Science in Computer Information Technology. Tana R. Faircloth, the Associate of Applied Science in School Age Education. Michael Akeem Faison, the Associate in Arts. Tavares Faison, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Courtney Sue Fan, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Christian Jonathan Felipe, the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Systems Technology with high honors. Jessica Nicole Fisher, the Associate in Science with honors. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Yesenia Fisher, the Associate of Applied Science in Community Spanish Interpreter with honors. Amber Brooke Foss, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Katrina S. Freeman, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration. Perry Wade Fryer, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Shanda Denise Fulgham, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Emmanuel Cortez Garcia, the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Systems Technology with honors. Nellie A. Gutierrez, the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting, the Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. Ian Halstead, the Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Security. Tawanda Hargrove, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology with honors. Edward Hernandez, the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting, the Associate of Applied Science degree also in Business Administration. Samantha Hernandez, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration. Donna Hive Glover, a Diploma in Practical Nursing. Laura Joanne Hobbs, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, both with honors. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Megan Rose Hobson, an Associate in Arts. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Stephen T. Holden, the Associate of Applied Science and Animal Science Technology. Emily Lou Van Houten, Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, Sampson Early College High School graduate. Craig Bryant Howard, the Associate of Applied Science and Industrial Systems Technology. Jimmy LaDonte Howard, the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Alana Denise Hunter, the Associate in Arts degree. John Mitchell Jackson, the Associate of Applied Science in Animal Science Technology with honors. Audrey Denise Jacobs, the Associate of Applied Science and Early Childhood Education. Amy Suzanne Johnson, the Associate in Arts degree, the Associate in Science degree. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Gabrielle Elizabeth Johnson, the Associate in Arts. David Allen Jordan II, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Welding Technology. Madison Kinnaman, the Associate in General Education and the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Betty B. Knowles, the Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Security with honors. Johnny Gilbert Knowles, the Associate of Applied Science in Animal Science Technology. Stephanie Allen Kullick, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education with honors. Brandy Janae Lane, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science with honors. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Samantha Lanning, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Ashley McPhail LaRoche, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Benjamin P. Lee, the Associate of Applied Science in Computer Information Technology, the Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Security. Latasha N. Lassine, the Associate of Applied Science in Animal Science Technology. Peggy Crystal Lewis, the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting and the Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration with high honors. Teresa Renee Lewis, the Associate of Applied Science in Office Administration with honors. Christian Godinez Lacia, the Associate of Applied Science in Building Construction Technology, and also a diploma in the same field. Jessica Lane Lucas, the Associate of Applied Science and Animal Science Technology with high honors. Carolina Lopez, the Associate of Applied Science and Community Spanish Interpreter with honors. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Alita Luna, the Associate of Applied Science and Community Spanish Interpreter with honors. Colin Marley, the Associate of Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology. Marina Martinez, the Associate of Applied Science and Early Childhood Education. Jared Troy Mason, the Associate in Arts. Kylie McCorkadale, the Associate in Science, the Associate in Arts. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Eli McLeod McCullen, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Building Construction Technology, a diploma in the same discipline with honors. Teresia McFarland, the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting, the Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration with high honors. Sandra A. Mejia Martinez, the Associate of Applied Science and Community Spanish Interpreter. Carolyn Y. Melvin, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Mash. Daniel D. Mash, the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology with honors. Eduardo A. Molina, the Associate of Applied Science in Building Construction Technology. He is a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Pamela Alexandria Molina, the Associate in Arts. Oshina T. Monk, the Associate in Arts. Jamie Marie Moore, the Associate in General Education with honors. Jimmy L. Moore Jr., the Associate in Arts with honors. Pamela Denise Moore, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Jessica Mozingo, the Associate in General Education. Patricia Navarro, the Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration. She also is a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Karen Gassel Neri Gonzalez, the Associate in Arts. Irinette Newton, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Eduardo Ibarra Olguin, the Associate of Applied Science in Computer Information Technology, the Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Security with honors. Natasha Nicole Owens, the Associate of Applied Science in Computer Information Technology. Juan Carlos Nunez Pantaleon, the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Systems Technology with honors. Jessica Brooke Parrish, the Associate in General Education. Kathleen Marie Parker, the Associate in General Education with honors. Dennis W. Patrick, the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Morgan Janelle Peterson, the Diploma in Practical Nursing. Brandon Pawlowski, the Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration with honors. Brittany Pearsall, the Associate in Applied Science in Nursing. Rachel Lynn Pierce, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education with honors. Darlene Pope, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Brittany Elizabeth Price, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, both with honors, and she is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Trisma J. Pritchett, the Associate of Applied Science in Cosmetology. Prieto? Yeah. That's it. Asenet Gutierrez Prieto, the Associate of Applied Science in Office Administration with honors. Jeanette Rackley, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration, the Associate of Applied Science in Office Administration. Elda Maria Ramirez, the Diploma in Practical Nursing. Ashley Register, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration, the Associate of Applied Science in Office Administration, both degrees earned with honors. Rafael Rincon Hernandez, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology. Melanie Deans Rivenbark, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Brianna Robinson, the Associate in Arts degree. She is a graduate also of the Sampson Early College High School. Augustin Rodriguez, the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Systems Technology with honors. Jacob Van Rooyen, the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Jessica Lauren Rouse, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Reese Afton Russell, the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Systems Technology, a diploma in the same discipline, both earned with honors. Elizabeth R. Salazar, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Medical Office Administration. Marimar Sanchez, the diploma in cosmetology. Ashley N. Santos, the Associate of Applied Science in cosmetology, a diploma in the same field with honors. Karina Santos, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology, earned with honors. Priscilla C. Paul, the Associate in Applied Science in Nursing. Heather Shields, the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting, the Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration, both earned with honors. Natalie Ray Soto, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Cosmetology. Caitlin Spell, the Associate in Science. Crystal Spinks, the Associate in Applied Science in Cosmetology. Ashley Rachel Stanley, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Terrell D. Stevens, the Early Childhood Diploma. Brittany Nicole Stout, the Associate of Applied Science in Cosmetology. Karen Michelle Strickland, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, both earned with honors, and she is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. Maxton Delrose Strickland, the Associate of Applied Science degree in Building Construction Technology and a diploma in the same field. Shankalin J. Swing, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration. Raven Tanner, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science. She is a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. David Taylor, the Associate of Applied Science in Computer Information Technology, earned with honors. Aaron Templin, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Daniel Wesley Tew, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science, both degrees earned with honors. Kanisha LaQuandra Thomas, the Diploma in Practical Nursing. David Lynn Thompson, the Associate of Applied Science in Computer Information Technology, the Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Security, both degrees earned with honors. Natalie Marie Trevino, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration. Jackie Carter Tripp, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education with honors. Carla Faye Turnage, the Associate in Arts, the Associate in Science. She is also a graduate of the Sampson Early College High School. James Lucas Tyndall, the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Lisa Inman Tyndall, the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice Technology, with honors. Carmen M. Velasquez, the Associate in Arts. Diana B. Valilla, the Associate in Arts. Amanda Brooke Walters, the Associate of Applied Science and Criminal Justice Technology with honors. Amber Dawn Wells, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Matthew David West, the Associate of Applied Science in Animal Science Technology. Tammy West, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Nathan Whaley, the Associate in Arts. Hannah Rose Wheeler, the Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Austin Blake Wilson, the Associate of Applied Science in Industrial Systems Technology, a diploma in the same field, both earned with honors. Ryan Neal Williams, the Associate of Applied Science in Welding Technology. Brittany D. Williams, the Associate of Applied Science in School-Age Education. Gloria Elizabeth Williams, the Associate in General Education degree. Kim Williams. That Kim Williams, the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education. Shirley Elaine Williams Lee, the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Office Administration with honors. Carrie Batchelor, General Education Development. Juan C. Chacon, General Education Development. Rosillo Paz Chavez, General Education Development. Madison C. Chestnut, General Education Development. Shakia W. Cornell, General Education Development. Clemencia Covarrubias, General Education Development. Lauren L. Foltz, General Education Development. Taylor C. Green, General Education Development. Talisha Morales, General Education Development. Doris Munoz, General Education Development. Alvaro P. Rubio, General Education Development. Cody Wiley, General Education Development. What is it, situation? Now that everyone is seated, will the candidates for the Associate in Arts degree, the candidates for the Associate in Science degree, the candidates for the General Education degree, the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science degree, the candidates for the high school diploma, and the candidates for the GED diploma equivalency, will you all please rise? Dr. Hutchins, on behalf of our faculty, I affirm that the candidates for graduation here tonight are in good standing and are eligible to receive their respective diploma or degree. I'm honored to present them to you as the president of our college, as the Sampson Community College graduating class of 2016.
Thank you, Dr. Starling. By the authority vested in me by the State Board of Community Colleges and by the Board of Trustees of Sampson Community College, upon successful completion of all required coursework, you are awarded the degree or diploma for your program of study. I congratulate you on this achievement. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 49th annual commencement. Will you please at this time stand for the benediction and remain standing until the academic procession has been.
Will everyone please bow your head? Dear Lord, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon all those who have graduated this evening. Bless their lives from this day on with goodness and with love. Help them to stay true to their dreams, to use their gifts wisely, and to walk into the future with faith, hope, and love. Amen.